So today we're going to be making a really quick, easy, and delicious and healthy meal. We are going to be using some shrimp, some garlic, some onions, and some spaghetti squash, and it is going to be amazing. So let me show you how we make this. Let's pick some spaghetti squash directly from the garden. There you go. There's the beautiful spaghetti squash I just picked out of the garden. We're going to have that tonight for dinner. So all I've done is put some garlic, some olive oil, and some pepper. I've just kind of put that right over the top of my spaghetti squash I just picked and cleaned. And we are going to put this in the oven now for an hour at 360 degrees. So I'm going to melt about a tablespoon of butter in my pan. And I'm also going to be instead of adding a lot of oil, I'm just going to be spraying the bottom of my pan with a little bit of olive oil. That's all I'm going to do. I just want it to sweat a little on the bottom of the pan. And then what I'm going to do is cut up some onions. All right, I've got some white onions. All I'm going to do is, these were already in like slices because we were doing hamburgers with these. So I'm not going to worry about chopping these up real small, but I do want to have them chopped up a little bit so that they cook a little bit better. All right, so we're going to cook our onions before we cook our garlic. We only want to cook our garlic about, I'd say probably about a minute. And I've got some fresh garlic out of the garden. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple big cloves of this in here. This will make our shrimp meal taste absolutely fantastic. So we're just going to give this a little oomph, just like this. Now these are some big heads of garlic. I don't know why these got so big so quickly, but I'm not complaining. They're really good and they smell amazing. So all I'm going to do is actually cut these in half so I can get them in my garlic press nice and easy. And I'm just going to kind of make sure you can see, but I'm just going to put these to the side. And then when it's time to add the garlic, we'll just throw that in. Boy, that smells so good. So I wanted to let you know I did a video this morning on the my top picks for Amazon Prime Day, and that started yesterday. Today is July 9th, the day I'm making this video. And I just want to let you know that the Trim Healthy Mama plan book and the recipe books for the cookbook and the Trim Healthy Mama table are all on they're a deal on Amazon Prime. They're like almost half off. Actually, I think some of them were half off. So if you're interested in the program, you may want to give that a try. Now's the time to buy the books. Wow, what a difference. I just love Amazon deals and Prime and all that stuff. I kind of save up in case there's something I need. I try to get it on their discount days. I'm just going to give these onions a little stir. I added my shrimp and garlic and a little bit of water so I could kind of deglaze the pan. And then while this is finishing cooking, literally we're talking like 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and take this spaghetti squash out of its skin. Now this is spaghetti squash that I grew. It is super fresh and delicious. And I am going to leave it in these little boats, these little skin boats. Look how easily that comes off the Look how easily that comes off. So I'm going to do the same thing to this one because I'm actually going to add this to the pan as soon as my shrimp is cooked. All I want to do is heat it up because I don't have a working microwave yet. All right. Oh, this is just so creamy and delicious. Wow. I'm just so excited for dinner tonight. It's always a good feeling when you make something yourself. All right, these shrimps are almost cooked. We're going to go ahead and add our delicious spaghetti squash right to the middle. Now all we're going to do is just mix this together and heat everything up because it's all just about done. Again, I'm going to add a little bit more water and get this completely cooked and ready to go. Wow, I wish you could smell my kitchen right now. It smells so good. This is a very low carb meal. The shrimp is no carb and the spaghetti squash is low carb. So this, I'll go ahead and get all the specs for you after dinner when I upload the video and you can see just how healthy this is to make. Now, I'm not going to salt this, but I am going to put some pepper over it. I love this fresh cracked pepper. I just always think it comes out really good. And we are ready to go. I love these one pot meals where I don't have to serve several vegetables. I can go ahead and just serve my dinner just the way it is. And I cooked several of these, I grew several of these spaghetti squash, so I'm so excited to have this in my inventory. I can't put a whole lot of Parmesan cheese on it because it'll change the numbers, but I am going to put just a little sprinkle and a little bit more cracked black pepper, and dinner is served. Doesn't that look delicious? Well, that was a scrumptious dinner and we really enjoyed it. Not only is it healthy, but it was extremely tasty, very flavorful, and very fresh tasting. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.